Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Again and again, see me with the video of the action research. Okay, welcome to the meeting. Okay, this is the ninth video. Previously, you had done with phenomenology. Now, here you go to the action research. Word essay, and then how about the process, and also the real research about this one. Before that, we have to reset Umul Kitab first. Play begin. Okay, in around 10 minutes, I would like to share 10 slides talking about this research. That is the action one. I would like to go to the aim first. What is the aim of this research or study? Investigating simultaneously and solving practical real problem. Usually it is done at schools by teachers coming from the basic level, from the kindergarten and then the elementary, junior, or maybe the senior high school. Then they would like to apply a strategy, a new method, a new media. Moreover, today we have the AI or maybe technology based IoT for education, etc. Now we go to the characteristics of action research. The first set, it is always carried out by practitioners, okay, the insider, and it could be the collaborative. Some studies recently talking about the collaborative action research, or it can be find with the acronym of CAR. The next characteristic of research, this research, that is the action research, is aimed at changing times. There will be some cycles, gaining a certain and the maximum score, at least the pass, okay, passing grade of the students. Now, how to make the steps or procedure in the action research? Okay, sorry, I mistyped. Okay, don't worry. I would like to go with the nice figure after this. So the first is initiation. The second one is preliminary investigation. The third hypothesis. The fourth intervention. The fifth evaluation. The sixth dissemination. And then the last is follow-up. How about the activities that the researchers, as the insider, as practitioner, they would like to identify and clarify the general idea. After that, they would like to describe the fact of the situation. So, for example, if the students felt bored, okay, for example, and then, yeah, it seems that the teachers are responsible to change about their learning strategies, model, or maybe about give a new technique or media inside the classroom. And then the third is they would like to explain the facts of the situation, later construct the general plan, then develop the next action steps. The last is implementing the next action step. Talking about the techniques and methods for gathering evidence, the first one could be in the diaries form, and then document analysis about lesson plan, and then about the students report, both of the quantitative and then qualitative assessment, okay, and then photographic, then video recordings and its transcript, site observer seems like peer teacher, and then the other site, okay, having the outsider, and then the success interviewing, later running commentary, and then shadow study. The next about a checklist questionnaire, and inventories finally is the triangulation. This is the figure of action research moving forward, coming from the initial problems. Let's say that the class, okay, has a certain problem. Therefore, the teacher would like to plan. Here, the box, okay, use is an improvement to practice. After that, there will be a further question, okay? But before that, there will be the act first, how to implement the plan itself. After planning, acting, they will do observing, how to evaluate the action effects. Later on, yeah, how to make the reflection as the outcomes of the action. After having the first cycle, the further question, okay, as the outcomes of the study gained or not. If yeah, the answer is the second choice, there will be the same cycle as the second one. Okay, and there will be the next ones. But if that in the second cycle or maybe the third cycle, all of the problems have been done, okay, with its solution in having the process itself, there will be the end of the cycle. I think there are some other figure representing about the action research, but I only focused this one. This is very simple to do. Now we go to the real example how to handle the action research, yeah, in the form of the academic writing. Here the study is entitled Action Research on Using Stories to Boost EFL Learners' Performance as a Systematic Review. And it is as stated here in the premise as the Journal of English Education and Applied Linguistics, written by Pardide 2021. You may use the modified, there will be CAR or collaborative action research. But if we go to the keyword, we will find action research, EFL, and short story. Of course, how about the design? Okay, that this design was carried out employing the systematic literature method, which is defined as a method for identifying, evaluating, and interpreting all findings on a research topic for finding the answer research question that have been previously determined, as stated by Kitchenham and Charter 2007. And then the procedure used in the study proposed by Little et al. 2008, consisting 5 phases. If you are ready to memorize, okay, yeah, that there were 5 stages or steps previously, but here the author used the 5 phases. How to formulate the problem, and then sampling, data collection, data analysis, and interpretation, and also the presentation of the result. How about to analyze the data? There are 5 points here or steps. The first is examining the first selected research, noting its content to create a tentative theme, evaluating the second article, and then the last is to compare it to the theme of the first article. Okay, I think that's all. How to deal with the action research. I hope that a little bit you have the insight, okay, new experience in listening what is meant by the theory and then the practicality in the action research. Okay, have a nice day then. See you for the next video. Thank you. I would like to close the presentation. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.